Hello there, Libra. How are you? I'm so glad to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. So today we're doing your weekly tarot. This is good for the week of January 24th through the 30th. So this is our last week of January. You have had some incredible readings for January. So we'll take a look at the overall energies for this last week. With the oracle cards, and then we'll move to the tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider commenting, or subscribing. Okay, let's get into it. Your reading, Giraffe Spirit. See the big picture. Yeah, this is, that energy of not getting bogged down with all the little details and trying to see how different situations in your life or over the course of your life have led to, beautiful things. Even those things that at one time seemed painful definitely had a silver lining and a benefit on down the line. Yeah, Moss Spirit, surrender now. It's about that energy of kind of understanding that you don't have to... You're not in control. Just recognizing, hey, I don't have control. Surrendering to the universe and understanding that everything that kind of comes on our path is part of our path and is bringing us new lessons and adventures and experiences. So let's see what we have here. Happy success. Love it. Libra, nice energy here. Status quo. Yeah, I feel like you're feeling a little bit stuck maybe right now, but there's happy success on the way. It's what you're wanting, right? It's what you're wanting. And I feel like the happy success is actually like recognizing the silver linings of a dark cloud in the past. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, I get it now. Okay, yeah. That was painful. That situation was painful, but look at what I gained from moving on from that situation. Really nice. Okay, so let's go to your present energy. Queen of Cups, Libra, love this. Intuitive, taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, knowing that you have to fill up your own cup first. Part of this could be that, you had some heartache, some heartbreak in the past, some disappointment. And out of that situation, you learned that you had to give to yourself. You had to take care of yourself first. And then, guess what? New love came in or some big success came in when you put yourself first. So you could have been in a situation where, you were not, look at this devil energy on the bottom, kind of attached to a certain outcome, kind of attached to staying in a certain relationship that may not have been, could have been a toxic relationship. And you kind of left that. You kind of left that behind. And now you're in this really lovely energy. So let's see what your obstacle is. 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you're still having this sense of loss, which is so opposite of this, right? This feeling of a lacking something in your life, whether it's financial, love, just joy. I'm getting joy, experiences. You're feeling like you're lacking in something. Yeah, you're wanting to start a new chapter. You're wanting to close this feeling out. So let's see what your advice is. Because you're in a good place right now with that Queen of Cups energy. 4 of Pentacles. This is sometimes holding back. You could be holding back because of something in the past that left you with this energy, right? So you're kind of holding back. Like you may not realize that you're fearing that this could happen again. Heartache, loss, feeling like you don't have enough, whether that's in love or money, struggling financially. You could have been struggling financially. So you're kind of like holding on to your money, taking care of your money, not overspending. So we're going to clarify it could be that you are feeling this and that you need to make some changes in your life about how you're spending money, saving a little bit more. Or you could have lost a lot in the past, whether it's money or love or something, and now you're kind of holding back. You're almost like being stingy with yourself, with your love, with your money or something in a way, because you don't want that to happen again. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords on the bottom. So there's some fear here. You know, there is some fear, status quo. You're just trying to hold on. I feel like you're trying to hold on to what you have. There's been a lot of that energy in the collective lately about holding on to what we have. Fearful of what could happen. So let's see what we have here is your outcome. King of Pentacles. Nice energy. Really nice energy. The World. Yeah, this energy, going on a new path. Wanting to start a new chapter, wanting to drop the burdens of something in the past. You know, I feel like this could be love, but we have a lot of pentacles here. I feel like this is something financial, career, money oriented. You know, you've gotten to this place where I feel as if something in the past has brought you to the Queen of Cups energy of, okay, I'm looking out for myself. Like you may have been over giving in the past with your money or your time, your energy, your love. You may have been over giving in some way in the past. And then, you know, you got into this energy. You felt depleted. Like, okay, I've been very generous, you know, with my children, my family, my employees, whatever. You know, I've been very generous. Now, all of a sudden I'm lacking. Or it could be in love. You know, I've given a lot of my time and energy to the people in my life. And wow, I haven't really gotten anything back. I'm feeling depleted. This is a sense of I'm depleted. I've given all I can give. And I'm feeling like I don't have enough now. Because the Six of Pentacles is that energy of you have enough that you can share with others and others are sharing with you. There's a balance. The Five of Pentacles is like, yeah, I gave too much and now I don't have enough for myself. So whether that's in love or pentacles or, you know, whatever, it's this energy of you had to go through that so that you could put yourself first, so that you could understand, hey, you know, I have to love myself first. I have to fill up my cup first and then I'll share with others. You know, I can relate to that. You know, I have 3 grown children and there are times where I have felt this, you know. I've overgiven, you know. We all, you know, because we get into that energy of, well, they're my kids, you know. And so I'm not saying that you did it without love. It's like suddenly you're in this place where it's kind of like, okay, I've overgiven. So now what is the antidote to that? Well, I'm going to hold back a little bit, right? I'm going to look at where I am spending my money a little bit more carefully. I am going to look at where I'm putting my time and energy a little bit more carefully. I'm going to hold on and make sure, you know, here you had the Five of Pentacles. Now you're down to 4, right? And it's kind of like, I don't want to lose anymore. It's this sense of, okay, I got to start looking out for me. But here's the nice thing. Whatever you're doing, you know, as far as whatever actions you're taking in order to provide for yourself, you know, to spend your money wisely. It doesn't mean that you don't spend it all, but you're spending your money more wisely, or you're using your time and energy more wisely. You get happy success. King of Pentacles. That's lots of, you know, pentacles. The king sits on top of a big pile of pentacles. So it's going to bring you really good success, whatever this is. You are ending this chapter of feeling lack and stepping into this brand new chapter of feeling successful. You know, it's a new path that you're going on. It could be that you are taking a new direction in your life as far as the boundaries that you are are creating, right, with other people, whether that's employees or your children or family members or a romantic partner. It's kind of like, okay, the lesson that I've learned, the big picture here, is that I do have to surrender to the fact that I have to take care of myself, right? And you know, I've learned that through several lessons. I mean, I can say that for myself. I feel like, you know, it took me a while to get to the point where it was kind of like, okay, I do have to take care of myself. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to share, but I'm not sharing. I'm not oversharing. You know, I'm making sure I can provide for myself, that I am loving myself before I put a lot of time and energy into, you know, other people's situations. Now, that doesn't mean, like, if you have a family member that's going through a difficult time, that's a different scenario, right? That's the exception to the rule, right? They, you know, they've lost their job or they've had a health crisis or something like that. Of course, then you put more time and energy into that because that person means a lot to you. But this is from overgiving on like a day-to-day basis, right? Like just overgiving. And asking yourself, you know, why were you like that? You know, I mean, we all have different reasons, right? We want the people that we're oversharing with, we want them to love us, or, yeah, the devil popped out. So isn't that interesting? So yeah, it's this energy of, you know, we do that, we overshare what we don't have to share. That's the difference. Like if you have a lot and sharing and being generous is part of who you are, there's nothing wrong with that. It's when this comes from oversharing, whether that's your time, energy, money, love, whatever it is. Okay, so yeah. Oh my gosh. 6 of Cups. Oh my gosh, Libra. Okay, underneath you have this energy of wanting to manifest something long-term, maybe with family. It's the 10 of Pentacles. You know, the 10 of Pentacles is abundance. Wanting to manifest, you know, long-term financial stability with family. Really interesting energy. I'm getting the word legacy. Like you're trying to create a legacy, either for yourself, for your family, for your community with the 6 of Cups, with, you know, a romantic partner. Somebody that is, you know, connected in your life in a very, you know, sweet way, nostalgic. You could be trying to manifest back money that you had in the past. I'm also getting a sense that you're trying to manifest back the feeling that you had in the past with money. Like I feel like for some of you, you may have had money in the past and now all of a sudden you're feeling like you don't. Like, you know, with something, you know, you changed careers or you overgave or, you know, like you had a lot of money in the past or you were on a successful path that was going to grow into something that was long-term and, you know, had a lot of prosperity to it. And it's almost, I'm getting the sense that you're trying to manifest it back. It could be a dream that you've had since childhood to manifest a lot of money, to have a lot of wealth, to be financially secure and stable for the rest of your life. You know, it's that energy. Wow. So with the Queen of Cups, this is a good energy right here of loving yourself first, okay? And then look at this. We have abundance, 10 of Cups, joy, love, a family situation. But then we have the Devil here. So the Devil represents toxic situations, attachments, like being really attached to this energy of creating abundance, of happy family. I want to, because the Devil is something about, an energy that now I get it. Okay, Queen of Wands on the bottom. With the Devil, Libra, this is kind of a difficult energy here. I'm trying to make sure that I'm delivering this message the way that I'm getting it. I think that you're really attached to a certain outcome. And your fear is that it's not going to happen. We have the Four of Cups here, very much the status quo. Like, I feel like you're really fearful. There's this sense of fear. Look at with the Devil. 5 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, right? There's this energy that it's almost as if I can't have this, then I have this. It's kind of like this all or nothing type of energy. I have to say, I have this really anxious feeling within me, which I think means that this fear is really, the fear could almost be the motivation. That sounds weird. The fear is almost this motivation to bring this in. Because I feel like you feel like you can either only have this or this. That, that there's no happy medium. You don't want status quo. You don't want the happy medium. It's almost as if you want it all or you want nothing. Yeah. It's kind of like, nope. It's almost like you have dice and you're like gambling. I'm rolling it all. I don't know. I don't gamble. So I just keep seeing this, like a hand throwing dice. Like you're going for broke. That's what they said. You're going for broke. See the big picture. I feel like you're thinking, I don't know how this is playing out. I have a feeling. Okay, Libra, this is, okay. I have a feeling that you're being asked to also love yourself. Like you've put yourself in this position. You're trying to, it's almost as if, are you doing this to try to prove to somebody something, or are you doing this to try to win somebody over in love? Let's clarify. I'm really kind of confused because I feel as if there's some toxic attachment that you are having to this. You're overly attached to having this. It's almost like this or nothing. Like you're overly attached to finding your 10 of cups, your joy, your abundance, almost to the detriment of yourself, right? It's kind of like, I don't care. It's almost like not impulsive. It's almost this, it's almost as if you are trying to get out of something so badly, you're going to do whatever it takes to get onto this new path. And you want this new path to be this way, right? You want the new path to have the sunshine, the rainbows, the unicorns, right? It's like, I want it all. I want on that path. And it's coming from a sense of sadness, that of something that you have lost. Yeah. Somebody could have betrayed you. Somebody could have embezzled money, taken something from you. And it's kind of like, it's almost, I get the sense of the Knight of Swords, like I am just almost overly attached because we have the devil energy. Yeah. You're just kind of like Magician on the bottom. I have to say, when I see the Magician and the devil in the same reading, I always think of manipulation. Like I feel like you're kind of, you're truly feeling lack of something, whatever that is. And it's kind of like you don't know how to get it back. It's kind of like you're almost blocking your intuition by just taking actions. And maybe not taking actions you may have regretted. Taking actions you regret now. You may have left a job. You may have left a relationship. Because you wanted to, King of Wands says he beats his own drum and gender doesn't matter. But that energy of I'm independent, I'm going my own way, I'm doing my own thing. Like, I know what I want. So what? To the rest of you? And I wonder if at some point you kind of got into that energy. You may have felt depleted by the people or situations in your life. And then it was just kind of like that, I'm out of here type of energy. And now you're regretting it. You may have even had intuitive feelings that this was the wrong thing to do, but it was like, I'm blowing that off. I'm going to show that. It's almost as if, Libra, either this is your energy or this is somebody's energy that's around you, because there could be a cross watcher, but it's almost as if there's this energy of I am going to go and get mine, right? My happiness, my joy, and it doesn't matter what it costs others. And I feel like it comes from a situation where there was perhaps a little bit of spontaneity, irrational decisions. Yeah, somebody wants to work with somebody else. Somebody wants to look at this. We have conflict, confusion, not sure how to work on this. Is this you, Libra? Trying to get the clarity. So your advice is to hold back. I think your advice here is not to overreact. I think you may be overreacting or overly determined to get something, but it's kind of like hold back a little bit. Hold back. Just a little bit. Okay? Doesn't mean you're stingy. Okay? You're making careful decisions. Informed decisions. Grounded decisions. Not emotional decisions. I feel like somebody's coming in to express their love, or you are going to have an opportunity to express yourself about dropping the burdens of something, and getting a fresh start. Wow. I think there's a fresh start here in something, whether this is this is love or business. I feel like it could be in business, but then there's this love underneath, strength. You're going to need strength and courage. Oh, the lovers. It's been a long road. It's been a long road. I get this sense that you're going to need strength and courage to bring back together something that you have wanted that is good for you. Choosing what is good for you. Choosing truly what is good for you. We have the Moon, the Fool card, the Three of Cups that clarify the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody that's really grounded, has money, but is also committed to long-term relationships. This King of Wands is not. So I feel like either you had a King of Wands, and gender does not matter, but somebody that was in your life that kind of made decisions based on what they wanted and left you kind of high and dry. Or you could have gotten to a point where you were feeling taken advantage of, and you made a decision that I'm going in my own direction because I gotta, I'm going to beat my own drum, type of energy. The King of Wands kind of does things a little bit selfishly, okay? So whether that, and irrationally, at times. It's kind of like, the negative side of the King of Wands, It's like, what is that saying? Something about get permission later. Like, I'm just going to do this and, I'll say I'm sorry later. It's that type of energy. But it was done. Okay, it either left you feeling sad, or because this other person did it to you, or you did it and it didn't make you feel fulfilled. However that resonates with you. There's divine timing here. There's, we have the Fool card twice. There's a new start. We have an offer for a new beginning coming in. And it comes in when you allow yourself to get into the position of dropping whatever burden was in the past and being willing to express to yourself and to the universe what it is that you really and truly want from your heart. There's a lot of pentacles here. I feel as if you may have made decisions based on money instead of heart. Like there could have been a little bit of an energy of I don't want to say greed, but kind of like, just focused on money. And sometimes that comes out of fear, because we feel like, oh, I don't have enough. I got to make choices. But it's like, instead, try to get into that energy of, I love myself and I have enough, right? And I want to make choices that still provide enough for myself. Yeah, there is divine timing. What you don't see, what you don't see in this situation, it is you need to take a look at the big picture. Yeah, take a look at the big picture, whatever this is. And I think it's different for each of you. You know, it's going to resonate a little bit differently. There's an opportunity to get a fresh start, however that means for you. That's something that's going to be celebratory, right? That you are going to be celebrating, and brings you this, you know, energy of wealth, stability, commitment to it. Really interesting. Can't wait to get to these cards. Listen, in stillness, you meet your true self. It's so interesting that this card came up, because I feel as if you got to this point because there either was a decision you made or a decision somebody else made that wasn't really based on their true self. The Queen of Cups is your true self. It was really based on the attachment to some idea of joy and happiness and abundance. You know, you could have made a choice in the past, and it's as if that choice has led you to this place. You may have even told yourself or told your friends or your family, oh, I'm doing this for me, right? But underneath, there was some attachment to a certain outcome. And you weren't seeing the big picture. Like you were attached to a certain outcome. So you were kind of like focusing on that instead of doing it from your heart. You were doing it, I keep getting the words, to prove a point or to prove something. To prove something. I mean, sometimes that's motivation, right? But it's almost as if I wonder if it was what you had some motivation that wasn't really aligned with your soul purpose, right? And it's kind of like you're shifting back into alignment. Like I feel like you're shifting back into it. Where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with busy work and things to do, create more sacred space in your schedule, in your home, your mind, your lungs, and in your heart. Take time to just be. Do a clutter detox of your schedule, home, and innermost space. Make space. Clarity will come. I feel like that you are, because we had the King of Swords underneath, I feel like you are kind of trying to find the clarity. You are going to have success, right? I mean, you really are. You're going to be very successful. It's, I think, you know what? I feel like your reason for this success is changing. That's what's changing. You're getting the clarity about why you want this to come in. You may have actually, you know, told everybody, oh, I want to do this because I want to build a legacy for my kids or for our family, or it's going to bring joy and happiness to the world. But underneath, the truth is, I feel like you wanted to do this for something else. Maybe, you know, and you're finally aligning why you're doing this. You're getting kind of clear by decluttering, right? By creating this space and not just staying busy. Is like, okay, just take a minute, right? Hold back. You know, this King of Wands is just busy, right? He's just busy. He's got a lot of energy and he's just going to go after it. Go, 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 go. And that could be you. And then all of a sudden you're realizing, wait a minute, all this going isn't getting me where I really want to go. I only have 5 pentacles. And it's kind of like, okay, well, just sit with 4 pentacles for a while. Just sit and be and think about, what are your burdens? What is it that you'd like to express to the world? It'll help to bring in this new inspiration for how to move on to this King of Pentacles energy. This is all part of your journey, you know. It really is all part of your journey. It's like you're getting a paradigm shift. I feel like you're getting a paradigm shift. We don't have, yeah, and with the Lovers, it really is, you know, I feel like you're kind of blocking, resisting, stepping into this, wow, world judgment. I think this may not resonate with everybody. I think you could have had, and I'm saying this from your 2021 readings, you had a traumatic ending sometime in the past. And one of the things is that you're kind of like trying to prove to yourself that you are worthy by building all of these pentacles or whatever it is. You're going. You're trying to build, you know, whatever it is, to prove, almost like to prove to that person or to yourself or to your friends and family that you are good. You are good, right? I'm good. Libra's good. Libra doesn't care about that person in the past. But down deep inside, it's kind of like it's gnawing at you, right? You're just keeping busy in order to, oh, I want to block that 5 of Pentacles. Ooh, every time it comes out, then maybe go on another vacation or I don't know, buy something, right? That's why you don't have any pentacles. You're spending your money, you know, trying to go. Block out this sadness. And it's kind of like all you have to do is sit down and recognize it. I feel like you just have to recognize it. I think, you know, it's just sit with it for a minute. And when you do, you get, I feel like expressing to yourself, expressing to the universe, you know, your sadness about the situation, about, okay, why am I trying to build this empire to try to prove it to somebody else? I've got to, I want to go on a new path. I want to go on this new path. You have the Fool card twice. You have the World card twice. I want to go on this new path. I want to close out this energy. I want to go on a new path. And I feel like the success comes in. It may be in a different form than you were initially thinking, but it comes in, but it's so much more grounded. You know? I mean, this is lovely, lovely energy, but if you think about it, it's kind of dreamy, right? Oh, this is what I really wish for, right? I mean, yes, it is. But this is like more contented. I'm happy with who I am. I'm happy where I am in life. I'm happy with the abundance I have. I'm grounded and I'm ready for a long-term committed relationship. Whereas before, this, I think, was swirling up in your head. Really interesting reading. Wow. Okay, Libra, you are really good about sharing your stories. I'd love to hear how this may resonate with you in your life. And just, you know, they're bringing this up again. Focus on the big picture. Looking at how all of these events in your life have kind of come together. Like, I think you're getting that inkling that if you just sit with it for a minute, you're going to see the big picture about how you got to where you are and now where or who you are becoming in the future. And it grounds you. It's like, oh, okay, I don't have to be this anymore. I can be this. Really nice. Nice grounded energy. All right. Well, Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you so much light and love in this situation and in all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.